What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. So lately, me and my friends, we have been playing Gundam Evolution. Is an open network test beta that recently came out a few days ago. And while playing it, I realized that not many people are covering this game. So I took it upon me and my friends to gather us together and make a tier list so you guys know who to pick, who not to pick, right? If you want to climb the rank and leaderboards. Of course, I got Little Zarf, friend of the channel, and Kojin with me, friend of the channel. Say hello.
Hey.
So very simple, right? We're gonna go through each of these bozos, and we're just gonna tell you, right? The as you can see, we have broken, meta, filler characters, and needs buffs. I think those are the 4 big points. And just going from left to right, the first one we have, which I don't think any of us really play, is Asimar. And I'm saying he's a... Now, this might sound crazy, but I think, even though we don't play him, I truly believe he's meta.
You think he's meta?
I
would say he's good. He's
the fire,
good, but
so
it's just the fire. That's just
not a lot
fire.
of people utilize the fire.
The fire is good.
The fire's good.
Fire
and
is
his
good.
Transformation ability is pretty good too, because he can get like super.
He
high
can get in and out. He can get in and out.
position.
But okay,
Yeah.
right, 2 versus 3. I'll put him in the filler, right? Because some of these other Gundams we're gonna talk about. Speaking of the one up next, they are a must-have, and that is Gundam Barbados.
Yes,
God.
Barbados.
This
is
man
actually god tier.
is broken, which is crazy because he's the only Gundam without a gun.
Which is really crazy
And
because you think everyone else is just mopping, but
Right, so for you
actually
watching,
really good.
right, the reason why Barbados is broken is because he has an ability which stuns you, and then he has another ability where he does a ground pound, and in succession you can do these in 1 second, and it kills anybody on the roster from the squishiest all the way to the most tanky. And it's super annoying. Super annoying. Next up,
He's
though,
also not a like crazy high skill cap character. You can pick him up in a
no,
day.
yeah,
pretty much learn him in a
any
day.
coward could play this man and think they're
Yeah.
good. Next up, right, who Lil Zarf plays from time to time.
Yeah.
We got Dom Trooper.
Dom.
We got Dom Trooper.
He's all right, dude.
Filler.
He's an easy character to play. I'll tell you that.
He has
He is a
he has a
different
rocket
starter.
launcher. He has a rocket
He's a
launcher,
diff-
which is, you know, with some splash ability. That's kind of good.
He is on ice skates though.
He do be a glidey boy. His ultimate's pretty annoying though. Sometimes it's very rarely do you see this character, but his dash ultimate that lasts for like I feel like 30 seconds when the enemy uses it, and he just runs into you just constantly.
Yeah, and it's super hard to control.
Oh
But
man,
he makes up for it with the armor gun, the sensor.
oh
line.
he does have
he
does
does
have
have
an
the
armor
sen-
gun. He does have the
That's
armor
fucking
gun.
And
gun.
he is 1200 HP. He's not 1000. He's not 800 like others. He is 1200.
He has good stats.
Makes a difference. That definitely makes a difference.
So yeah, definitely if all the good ones are taken, maybe you can choose Dom. Next we have the second most mobile character in the game, I would say. That's Gundam Exia. And I think he's meta. I think this guy's meta. I think
Exia is like
Exia is
he's
meta.
only good if you pick him up and you play him over and over and over again, whether you get mopped or not. He's only good if you're good with that character.
That's true.
He's high skill level. He's 4 rated, 4-star difficulty.
He's for
And
those
he's
at
just-
home, if you ever played Overwatch, he is the Genji of the game. He throws out robot daggers, and he has a sword that he sometimes uses, and his ultimate makes him a little bit more annoying. But I truly believe he's meta. I think having a good
Does a lot
one.
of damage.
Yeah, he has good damage, and he can get out quick. And with Barbados, they're like two gnats.
They're two
just constantly
yes, if
just
you have a good
annoying you.
Barbados and a good Exia, that's gonna make hell for the other team.
Name is Jack.
they're not good. Like especially if your Exia moves a whole bunch. You have 4 dashes in total with Exia. 4.
Yeah.
3 of them being your regular dashes, and then 1 being quite literally your ability. So you have good dash management, and you're just moving around constantly with your regular dash too. You're insane. They're not gonna hit you.
And then when he goes into ult, he gets 2 of those dashes. Then his sword dash becomes a longer dash, and then his F dash becomes a longer dash. He's good. I believe he's good. All right, next, another one that Lozar plays. GM sometimes. GM. The occasional GM. The smaller shield boy. How would you say? How would you say he is?
Let me look at him real quick.
There we go. Yeah, some of these characters, there's no reason, in my opinion, there's no reason to choose half of these characters.
I mean, GM is underrated. There's so many times I've seen a GM and he's like made it super hard for me to kill him.
He's tanky. His shield is 1300, and unlike Gundam, you can have your gun out at the same time, so you can be defensive and offensive.
I don't know why they did that to Gundam.
Yeah, repair grenade. So you're gonna repair your homies while in the fight.
Repair grenade's pretty nice too, and I'm pretty sure it works on yourself.
So where would you guys like to put him then? Where would you guys like to put him?
I think he's solid. I think he's solid.
You think he's meta?
I feel like people. No, I don't think he's meta. I just think he's a solid pick. You know what I mean? I think he's like.
You think he's a buff filler?
Yeah, I think he's. Yeah, I think he's a buff filler. I think. I mean, no, I don't even know. Maybe I'd only put him filler just because there's other ones that blow him out of the water in my opinion. Like that's it.
You know what? I'm gonna add a new row.
What is solid?
Solid. Just solid. I guess. Yeah. Just solid.
Solid.
He's a solid Gundam, right? He's a solid choice. Did I misspell solid? No. I did misspell solid. Oh damn! My American education showing. NA education. All right, now the actual character. So Lil Zarb does play the most characters out of all of us. I will say he is very open to trying out new people. So he's the man for half of these guys.
He's
but
dabbled.
Now this is it. This is the G3 himself, the OG Gundam.
Oh yeah.
Now I'm gonna say right? I believe he should be in needs buffs.
Really?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
His gun? What needs a buff? You think?
The gun's not the best. The only thing good about him, one, is his ultimate is good. The giant fire. And the ball and chain. Good. The ball and chain's pretty good as well.
Ball and chain is he's good because of that. I feel like that carries him to.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like he could use a bigger mag on the gun. I mean, he has only got 7.
He got 7, and it takes it takes 4 shots to kill. Oh, it takes 6.
Well, like 6 body shots. I mean, if you're good and you hit a shot.
That's also
it's a potential to waste a whole magazine on one guy.
Yeah.
Plus, the shield is useless because you don't move fast at all. When you have the shield out, it slows down your speed.
I don't think you can dash with it either. Can you dash with it?
Let me see.
Yeah, let's verify.
Yeah,
but you can. You can dash.
All right. You can dash. Since you can dash any direction, I feel like it's more so going to be used for when you're like.
But you can dash with GMs and the other shield characters, Sazabi shield as well, while shooting. Right, so it's like, why?
The worst part is, you put away the gun to pull out.
You pull out the wheel, and then at that point you're already in the middle of a fight. You pulling out the shield, they're just gonna unload into you, and you have like 200 HP and you're dead.
Yeah, because the shield is, his shield's only 1,000.
Worst shield in the game. Worst shield, and you can't even pull out a gun. What the hell?
I mean, it's pure like last resort.
It's pure cosmetics, I'm pretty sure, because the OG Gundam just had a shield, and they're like, we gotta give him a shield. It's purely just to fit in with the lore. It's a lore-based shield.
No, bro. It's only there, I feel like, because they need. First of all, I guess maybe they just needed another ability that he had to have, but
it's not much.
It's not going to be used for anything else other than I need to get out of this sticky situation. and I can back up towards my team while having this. That's it.
Honestly, you know, give it to him as a fucking take away his aim down sight.
That's true.
Make his aim box smaller, and then just have like your shield to right click.
Another cool one would be he puts away his gun, takes out the shield, pulls out the 2 swords he has in his back, one of them at least, right? And then he can like smack people with the shield up.
That is true.
I think that would be
like an old. That could be like an old. They can rework that into.
Yeah, because even Barbados being broken, right? He's only broken because of his wombo combo. His normal melee takes like 3 to 4 to kill somebody.
Yeah.
And he dies in like 3 shots. Yeah. He dies quick, right? It's only the combo that makes him broken. So I feel like if you
only if you can get it off anyways, because it's not easy to hit. Like, at least the initial wasn't easy to hit.
So I feel like if they have him pull out his shield and he can only melee, right? Obviously he has a shield, so he's a little bit tanky, but it takes like 3 to 4 melees to kill somebody. So it's not like broken. He's not hitting no wombo combos. All right, once again, we're back up to the next. You are all little Zarb, dude. Honestly, we got Gun Tank, the
Gun Tank.
I have never touched a Gun Tank.
He's
an issue. He's a problem on point. Like point game modes, he can help so much. He can turn the absolute tide.
If you don't know how to use him, he's annoying.
He's annoying, and he doesn't. He hits you with those little pepper flakes. Those little pepper flakes.
If you know how to use him, he could be an absolute unit.
The one-shot ultimate does make him broken. The one-shot ultimate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. On point modes, if you have a Sazabi and your carry character is on point, he's done for.
I'm saying
that makes like what 2 or 3 kills, and you're just like standing there Baron with like a Methush and a sniper. Like
honestly, he doesn't do bad.
I'm thinking solid.
Yeah, he is solid. Yeah,
I think he's a solid. Wait, which is crazy because you look at him, he's so underwhelming looking, and he's so basic. But that's what you need. He's like, he's there. He's there to help you. Once again, Zarf, you play him the most. I think Kojin, you might have touched him a little. Excuse me, I'm saying it wrong. Marasi.
Which one?
The one with the musket.
Yeah.
He's good.
I would say if they reworked his hipfire mode into like a shotgun kind of thing, like a
little bit more spread.
Yeah, like Sazabi, because it only shoots 1 bolt, and you can like. I feel like they're tailoring it to you using it like that, but that makes no sense. Yeah, it makes no sense to me. Just make it like a shotgun. You know what I mean? Like completely convert his little musket thing into a shotgun, make his kit pretty much close range, and I think he'd be way more solid than he is now.
Because if you hit him with the grapple, the melee, and then a dome piece shot, they're done.
How easy is the grapple to hit? How easy is the grapple?
It takes time because it's not instant. You pull out the gun first, and then he shoots it.
So are we saying need buffs? Where he's in the needs buffs?
I'm saying he needs to rework, but yeah, you can put it.
Yeah, well, yeah, buffs could be determined as reworks as well.
Yeah, I'd
definitely say. Just make his very similar to. So these two down here, they both have a very similar gun, which is like a single fire type low magazine gun. I feel like that's just not it. I feel like it's just not it.
It would be fine if that's what the character was made for, but Marasi having him having the grapple hook is. Why? You know, like why was
he not with a shotgun? For not with a shotgun. I feel like he should have had Sasabi's gun.
Yeah, he needs to have like a close range, get in your face type deal. Because what's the point of the snare then? You know what I mean? Unless you're snaring people towards your big characters, your big tanks, and your team in general, I don't really see the point. You can't, get a combo or anything.
All right, next we got the only healer in the game. The man that turns into a plane for some reason. I don't know. That ability.
I mean, so does Asimar. He turns into a plane too.
I don't understand though. Good. I don't like the planes because they move on their own.
They're really hard to control.
They're really hard to control. I don't know why and the timer's like 2 seconds. It takes a second just to transform.
I think it's only for like rotation purposes.
Okay, that makes sense.
That's it. There's like no other point to it unless you're trying to get to your team faster, like out of spawn.
But where would the only designated healer, right? Because other characters have healing abilities, but he is the healer.
I feel like he has to be. I mean, I don't know, because the only reason why I'm considering this is because Pale Rider has the repair pod, and so does, and what's his name has the repair kit.
And yeah,
right. If you have a Pale Rider on your team, which you most likely do, you know what I mean? He's fairly solid. See him like almost every single game. You're probably going to be good, to be honest. You're probably going to be good on heals, especially on point.
Yeah.
I mean,
plus with the abundance of heals around the map.
Yeah, I mean, it's taken out with one shot to like anything, pretty much, right? It's super visible, super visible. It's huge, right?
Yeah.
But then on Mathus, it's to him, so you're gonna have to get through what 800 HP to get rid of him.
Yeah,
and he's not easy to kill per se. I mean, he has
that turret. He has that turret that's annoying.
Oh yes, the turret is super good.
The turret's pretty good.
It helps a whole bunch, and it does a bunch of damage. It's like 25 to 50 damage a bolt, and it shoots 2. That's like 100 damage every like second or two, which is
I'm willing to put him in the solid category, but I truly believe that his heal needs buffs.
His heal does need a little buff.
I feel like
the whole
everything
mechanic to it is
good. The instant grapple, it's pretty good. His guns are pretty good. His little like charge shot,
twin.
that moves pretty good. He has a getaway skill. He has an annoying turret. His ultimate, I feel like it's not as big as it sounds, right? Because the description is like heals faster and your person takes less damage, right? I've been Sasabi while Zarf hits me with an ultimate and I still just get melted.
Yeah, I think that should be an ult that people should be scared of, especially if it's a character like this.
The only healer?
Isn't going to be crazy offensive, isn't really going to turn many tides of the game, to be honest. Having an ult that people are going to be like, okay, we need to like get rid of that. We need to make sure he doesn't pop that, or like, make him priority.
Or even his ult should be like, we're about to engage. You know, we're about to go in. You know, pop the G maneuver, which is what ults are calling this game. Pop the G maneuver on this person, like your front line, and then you hopefully should be able to win the fight. But if you pop the ult and then the fuckboy gets blown up immediately by a Barbados combo. You're like, damn, that's kind of annoying.
I mean, there being like no res ability in the game other than like Sniper's res gun, but the res gun doesn't even work that well.
Yeah, it still has a timer.
It doesn't insta res. Yeah, it still has a timer. And like, I think Mathus being the only like designated healer in the game right now, he needs to have something that's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna say it. And something needs to be scary about him.
Yeah.
Something needs to be like powerful about him, because there's really nothing powerful about him. Like literally, other than the only powerful thing I will 100% say is the turret, and that's laughable. You know what I mean? The turret gets killed in like 2 shots. It just does good damage, just consistent damage. They need to make him scary. The energy cable needs to go 100%.
So, not trying to talk about the game that shall not be named compared to Gundam Evolution, but they have a healer in that game that does 0 damage, and yet that healer, whose name starts with an M, is still was a meta pick for the longest. You lost damage. There was healers that did damage, but her heals were so good.
Yeah, her heals were so good.
She didn't need to even do damage, right? And I feel like Mathus.
That's what Mathus needs.
He needs just a better heal, realistically.
Next, even if it's not a better heal, it just needs that ult.
The ult needs to be. The ult needs to just. Yeah, the ult needs to do it. Next one of my fan favorites. I've been liking him. I thought he looked basic. He's super. I'm putting him in the meta, and that's Pale Rider. I think Pale Rider's amazing.
Pale Rider is.
I think
meta.
he's so bottom of the barrel interesting. There's nothing to this man that's interesting. But it all works.
It works.
It's like a better gun tank. He's like if gun tank had legs. That's Pale Rider. That's literally just Pale Rider.
He's like everything you want in a Gundam, and then like maybe a little more. You know what I mean? He's
He's your classic FPS. He has a gun, he has a grenade, he has a second grenade, and he has a heal. And that's it. Nothing.
That's good.
Nothing crazy. His ultimate
And his
makes
ult's
some.
insane.
His ultimate's so great. I think
it's really good.
it takes usually 10 to 12 shots to kill somebody. His ultimate brings it down to 6. He has 24 bullets in a magazine. If you hit all your shots, obviously, then you can kill 4 people. But with shots missed leeway, you can kill 2 to 3 in one clip. And then he has the quicker reload speed. It's really good. It's really good. But
even with his ult, like widening the gun bloom, I think that doesn't really matter because when you pop his ult, you're in people's faces.
yeah, I mean, plus you just zoom in anyway.
Mowing down the team. Yeah.
Plus you just aim down sights, so you don't have to worry about it too much. His slow grenade, it has a weird trajectory that he throws it. He like underhand tosses it, so it doesn't go as far as you want it to go. Same with his heal. He does like even there's been times where I like try to look up, so I throw it farther, and it still just goes straight to my feet. And I'm like, that's kind of like
what that's what like sniper jump pad. It's like a set distance it can go.
So I think Pale Rider, good choice. If you don't know who to pick Pale Rider. He's a Soldier 76. Next one, the only other broken character in my eyes, truly, his name starts with an S, and that's Sasabi. I think Sasabi's broken.
Sasabi is your absolute powerhouse. That's a must-need in any comp.
I think he's so good. Unfortunately, right, Barbados one-shots him with the insta-kill combo. That's why Barbados is king. But everybody else has trouble with Sasabi. Everybody below on this list has trouble killing Sasabi. And Sasabi does not have trouble killing you.
Barbados has to get close. Sasabi just bullies you. You know what I mean? Like, he doesn't care. He is a bully. There's like no content. Like you one-on-one. Except with like maybe Sniper.
I had 2-on-1s with Sasabi before. I've had 2 people try to fight me. I just bodied them with Sasabi.
There's like no character in the game.
Only success that I've had 1v1ing Sasabi is with Gundam.
Right?
That's why Gundam is up so high. Because he's like a direct counter.
Gundam would be meta. Right now, this Gundam would be meta if he needs buffs because the rest of his shit sucks. That ball and chain is so good. But everything else about him needs buffs. The goddamn website died. Okay, we're chilling. I had to refresh the page. We're chilling. We're back. I mean,
if you don't know what the ball and chain does, it just gets rid of the shield, and that's what makes Sasabi, I think, just even more busted. I think he's already really good, even if he didn't have a shield. But his shield makes it over the top, like must have.
Because Sasabi has 1,400 health the most in the game, I believe, and then his shield for some reason has 1,600 health. Also the most in the game. So overall, Sasabi is a 3,000 HP character. Along with that, he has an axe that's on a 5-second cooldown that stuns you.
It's like a Barbados ground slam stun.
And if you're any of the other shield characters, it stuns through shield, making you put down your shield, and then he's able to shoot you. He also has a lunge ability, which allows Sasabi to fly. I've tested out.
Very far.
You can go just diagonal. You can just go diagonal straight upwards, and it does damage on contact. And which not a lot of people know, Sasabi has an ability that lets him see through walls. I don't know if you guys knew this. Sasabi has 3 abilities. He has a C, and it lets him see through walls.
Really?
He does.
I didn't even know that.
He does. I didn't really talk about it, right? Because I was mostly in the game talking or like focusing. But yeah, he has a C ability that lets him, for a short period of time, get wall hacks.
And his gun is
a 2-shot close up. His gun is a 2-shot close up, 3 maybe medium range. His ultimate, I tested it out. His ultimate lasts long enough to kill 6 Gundams.
Yeah, his ultimate.
6, right? I went in training mode. I just popped the ultimate. I didn't shoot the 6 Gundams out there. They killed them. They respawned, and then just kept shooting them.
If you're an 800 HP character, you're getting slammed by his ult. Like, he doesn't have to look at you.
The ult auto fires and auto tracks you. while Sazabi can dash at you because he has a long range dash with his shield up, and his ultimate is just gonna pepper you in the face, which is truly crazy.
Basically, Sazabi is a must-have. I feel like on any comp. There's no comp in the game. I feel like that shouldn't have a Sazabi.
He's really good. He's so good. Next, though, we're gonna talk about Kojin's main, his bread and butter, GM Sniper. Tell us about him. Tell us about GM Sniper.
GM, bro. GM. All right, GM Sniper. He's really good. He's really good. I'd say he's almost meta if you know how. If you can hit your shots. That's it. That's literally it. If you can hit headshots, which is what you want to hit, you don't want to hit bodies really. Even hitting bodies, doing that much damage is going to help your team immensely because he does so much damage on body shots. He'll like 3-shot a regular 800 HP.
And he also has his F ability, gives him a goddamn assault rifle for a short period of time.
It has like a little machine gun if somebody gets close to you. That's why it's good for like maybe anyone that gets close. More so Barbados, I feel like, because you're not going to hit no scopes. You're not. I mean, not really, not consistently at least. And then his jump pad. His jump pad, I feel like, is more so used to get to places faster. There's not really many places you can get in the game that it will actually let you stay on. They're really strict with that, like you said.
Yeah, no,
they're really strict with you being on any high ground or any elevated space. I feel like that wasn't intended.
Yeah, because I think that would be unfair, low key, because certain characters would definitely abuse it. Because let's say if you were to get a high ground with your jump pad to where you can like head peek. Because the thing that makes GM Sniper so good is the majority of the cast, it's a one-shot headshot. And these are Gundams. They have big-ass heads. They have big old robot heads. And they don't move the fastest even when they're sprinting. So. And
even Gundams like Sazabi, you're not going to one-shot headshot him, but he is going to have crazy hard damage. He's going to have like 500 HP left. I think. No, he's going to have 300 because GM Sniper does 1100.
That's crazy. Talk about GM's ultimate, though.
His ult, I think it benefits everyone, to be honest. I feel like, it benefits the actual person playing Sniper because you can, pre-fire or just know where they are, what corner they're returning, but it makes it easier for, let's say, a Barbados because he knows, okay, I sit here in this corner, I can charge up my slam, get an easy kill. You know what I mean? And it's not hard to get either. You can definitely get 3 to 4 G maneuvers if you're a really good sniper. Even decent, you'll get 2 G maneuvers.
All right, I'm gonna put him in meta. Because like I'm saying, like 3 to 4 times getting wall hacks on these very tight spaced maps, which is what I've noticed. Right, there's not very many open spaces in this game. There's a lot of corridors and like rooms that the action just goes down in. I think the ability.
If there is a map, which is the one map where
with the bridge,
like the open. Yeah, the bridge, and then there's also the other one where it's outside. I'm not sure if you remember what
the volcano one, the thermal plant.
No, the one with like the outside, the like little underpass, the mountain underpass.
Oh yeah. But that's only the first part. The first part of the map is outside, like, and then the rest of it's like
small amount. Yeah, that's actually open like that. So it's not really.
But seeing through walls in these objective-based game modes is pretty useful.
Really good.
Pretty useful. All right, Zarf, once again, we're back to you because you play everybody. For a little while, talk about the man who puts the hands on them. Turn A Gundam.
All right, okay. Just 1 second. All right, I'm in there.
There you
go. His gun? He does this like, you aim down sights and it charges up.
I'd say his gun is really good. His gun's good.
Yeah, if you charge it up and you know how to like use the charge ability / the regular semi-auto like fire ability, you can kill somebody in 2 shots.
Yeah, it's like a less damage sniper.
And then putting the hands on people, his little dash, grab, throw you behind you thing.
Really good, super good.
I think it's good. Against shield characters, it's pretty good.
Really good, yeah.
And
You can
then
even probably get it off before Barbados does the slam, and probably.
I think you
throw
get
up in the air.
immune. I think don't you become immune during it?
Do you?
your little slam thing.
Yeah.
I think so.
Can you,
Like
I
in
don't
terms
think.
of like effects.
No,
That's
no, no.
Really
I don't
good.
think. Yeah, I don't think you take damage during it.
Oh, okay.
And then you have a self heal with your nano skin, so your E ability, you just heal yourself,
Pretty good.
which is pretty good if you keep an eye on your health and know when to use it. His ult broken.
Oh, the butterfly.
His
The
ult's
butterfly.
really
Yeah,
good.
he turns into a butterfly. He
It's-
turns. This man turns into a damn Elden Ring boss. Out of nowhere.
You can wipe a whole like point with 6 people on there. You fly in there with your butterfly wings because the wings do the damage.
And
You
he,
can wipe a whole thing out.
and you just fly. Is it easy to control?
It could.
With a little practice.
Yeah.
Minimal practice.
I've not
Might
touched
need-
them. I've not
might
touched
need
them once.
some work.
Where would you put him, Zarf? Where would you put him?
He's solid, dude.
He's a solid one. And then
I'd say just
unfortunately,
like
yeah. Unfortunately, I think the last one, I don't think any of us have played.
Which one?
But exactly.
if it's
Zaku,
Zaku.
yeah, Zaku too.
yeah, I've played Zaku when Exia was picked, Barbados was picked, Sniper, and everyone that I actually play, and he's not bad. He's actually not bad. I mean, it's just his gun. It's just his gun. I feel like he's fast. Like I wouldn't think he'd be fast, but he's actually pretty fast.
That smoke grenade's pretty good. I've noticed.
Oh my
the one that
God,
makes him
it's
immune to damage and he just runs away
super
like a
good.
coward.
Yep.
That's pretty good.
Super good.
I don't know his ultimate. He throws an axe for his ultimate, but I've never been hit by the axe.
Never.
I've never
Never
even.
been.
I don't even think I've seen the axe.
Saku.
It's like I think it's a
Me too.
worse.
I'm training.
It's a worse. Yeah, just start shooting the dummies and then throw it at one of the dummies and tell me how much it does. While we talk about his other abilities, he has a shoulder charge, which
Mhm.
I don't think stuns. It just moves you, and he's able to get behind you and blast you with his gun. I think the gun's really good up close, medium range.
Super good. Oh,
Medium
it's not
range
good.
because
Don't
you
even
can't
shoot.
zoom in with the gun. There's no
Don't even
ADS.
shoot.
It's like
I like
Tachanka
how-
from.
All right, so his ult is more like a dash. You dash into him and then slice him in half.
You don't even
Oh,
throw the
okay.
axe.
No.
So it's like an Exia right click.
Yeah.
Does it do good damage? Did it one shot the bot?
I'm gonna try it again.
Yeah, let me see if you can one shot the bot. If it does a one shot, then I
'Cause
guess
those bots have 800 HP.
I
so
guess
you're
it
pretty much
must-
killing like.
you're killing a
You're killing
Barbados. Or no, you're
Yeah,
killing
no,
an Exia.
Barbados has 1K.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
killing an Exia.
You're killing Exia.
That's another thing about Barbados. I don't understand
Why he has
1K
1,000 houses. Yeah.
It
when
does
Exia has
400.
800.
It does what?
400?
Okay, this boy needs buff.
Underwhelming.
This boy needs buff. I immediately
He
threw
needs
with
a
it. I did,
buff.
dude. There's no way your ultimate does 400 damage. Did
His
it stun
gun
them?
dishes out more than that.
Were they stunned? Did the bot get stunned?
I don't think so.
Oh my god. How the hell
I
are we
got it.
losing? Yo, they have a Zaku 2 on their team. How are we
I-
losing?
Yeah, you see Zaku fairly often too. He's not like a character you just don't see.
he's a-
like-
he's
Just
a-
like,
He's a fan
always in your
favorite.
face.
He's a fan favorite Gundam from
Yeah,
the TV
he's
show.
fast. He's fast and he's just in your face.
Yeah, that's it. It's literally if you can get. It's kind of like
I'm saying he needs
same
buff.
thing with like Barbados. If you can get pretty close, he's gonna mop you. Especially if you're playing someone like Exia or anything with 800 HP, you're getting mopped if you don't have any abilities or you can't kill him faster. You know what I mean? That's it. Other than
So-
that, his smoke grenade's pretty good, but it's.
I mean, it lets you get out. It's a get out of jail free card every now and then.
Oh yeah, it is. You would think it was. You would think it's not,
Yeah.
but it
For
really
some
is.
reason, it
Not
makes him.
Sting.
Even though
Yeah,
when he
not
pops the
s-
smoke, you can see him in
You
the
can still-
smoke,
yeah, you can
but he
still
doesn't
see his
take no
health bar,
damage.
but-
You just see his ass like
He's just flipping
just
you
gone.
off as he's waltzing away. As he's waltzing
just-
in his smoke.
he's like Sonic right after he got hit, just eating up all those iframes. The man's fucking. He's picking up all of his coins again. But yeah, this is our tier list. We have in the broken tier, Sasabi, and Barbados. And now, granted, this is all during the network test. The game's not officially out yet. It won't be out for a few more months. As of right now, this is the balance. So this tier list obviously might change. And when it does, you know we'll be there to make a new one. But for right now, we have Barbados, it's Sasabi, and Broken. Meta is Exia Pale Rider. I had to say it. That's all I think when I think of his name. GM Sniper. Solid choices. We have just GM, Gun Tank, the healer's name, Marthus.
Let's call him Mathus.
Mathus probably most likely is the right choice. Turn a Gundam. Fillers, we have Ashimiri. The hell's this dude's name? Dude, there's so... Ashmir. Dom Trooper.
I just call him Ass.
Call him, yeah, he's ass, brother. This dude is a filler. This man is a Naruto filler arc. Knees buff. We have the classic Gundam. We have Zaku 2, and we have Marusi.
Even the people that need buffs, like Gundam, I'd say is probably the best person that's in that category.
For sure.
Because he's not bad. He's not bad. It's just he can definitely be better without being broken.
I'm saying if I was to move Gundam up to meta, these top 6, if you have a team of this top 6,
you should have no problem.
You might not never lose. With good
Even though
comms,
most people are going to run those people. Like
yeah,
most people are going to run at least 3 of those 6.
Oh, also Dom Trooper, we gotta talk about it. He has a laser for some reason. Don't know what the hell that was about. He just has a random ass laser. It does like 7 damage.
Oh, the laser's actually pretty nice.
The laser's good?
Yeah, it's like low key hit scan.
Does it do good damage? I never been killed by it. I just see him.
I mean,
But then again, I'm always Sasabi. Not much kills me unless I see a random small bozo with a giant mace run at me.
It does pretty good damage. You hit him with a laser, and then usually it's for like group play. So I mean, if your team's behind him, it gets him down enough where one of your boys can hit him with a shot.
And install this game.
Install it. You
really
can request
fun.
access right now on Steam. It's free to everybody. You'll get accepted 12 to 18 hours in. You can play. You can play for yourself, and you can immediately pick Barbados, okay, or Sasabi, and you'll have fun with the game. Don't pick fucking Dom Trooper, all right? Don't pick Dom Trooper, all right? You're not gonna
you want to pick up Dom when you're done playing all your mains, you know?
Yeah. Pick Dom when the top 6 when the top 5 got chosen. Maybe pick Gun Tank.
Or if you're just ass.
Yeah. Or if you're ass, pick ass. You know, he has a Molotov, kinda. What the hell is Ash's ult? What's his ultimate? Did we talk about it?
Just a punch. Literally just a punch.
We didn't even talk about his ultimate. It's how much of a filler character
he is. It's not. There's no point.
He has a punch?
Yes, that's literally his ult punch. It's not good.
You are bad. You are bad.
I'd say but also for the game.
Wait, what's GM's ult?
GM?
He
is a homing mine.
Oh, the mines are really good. I'm not gonna lie, those mines do big boy damage.
You get killed by him.
That's why
he's solid. He's
a good choice. He's a good choice. All right, well that's it though. Thank you everyone for tuning in. Make sure to comment down below if you have played it, and if you agree with this tier list, or comment down below if you don't agree with this tier list. Like the video, and if you don't like the video, then like the video. And we'll see you all in the next tier list of Gundam Evolution, probably in a few months. Hope to see you then. Say bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.